Grant, don't try any of this at home. Because I know where you live. Because you specifically bought a house from me. Hey Derek, I'm hearing a lot about appraisal gaps and appraisal contingencies. What does all of it mean? Ashley Simpson. I hope it's really you, Ashley, asking this question. Appraisal contingencies are something that everybody needs to have in a contract, but these days, it's not as prevalent, although it's very important. We're gonna talk about it in a little bit like we always do. Over here in the water! No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna run in the water. Get out of here! The appraisal is something that's ordered by the lender. It's paid for by you as the buyer, typically runs anywhere from $500 to $600, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. It's something that protects the lender. How does it protect the lender? It's something that if you go into financing the home, you're trying to get a loan from the lender. The lender is doing an appraisal on the house. Yes, you pay for it as a part of your closing cost, but is doing an appraisal on the house to see how much the house is actually worth. For instance, is at a $200,000 asking price. You offer $200,000, which is market value, and the seller accepts it, okay? Then that $200,000 is what the home hopefully will appraise for, right? Well, what if the house appraises for $220,000? That's amazing for you as the buyer. Why is that amazing? You get $20,000 in instant equity before you even move into the home. That's amazing. So that's your most ideal situation. So what if the home misappraises by 20 grand? Oof. Well, at that point, now you're looking at $20,000 in the hole. In the contract, if you have an appraisal contingency, you actually have the time frame of about 24 hours. There's not an exact time, but you can negotiate if you can on the buy side. As the buyer's agent, we're here to negotiate for you that $20,000 and hopefully get it down. But it allows for you to back out of the contract if for whatever reason the seller's not willing to drop that price. That's the protection. Now, with that said, what's the appraisal gap? Well, that's something new. That's something that we're dealing with right now, especially in the seller's market. An appraisal gap is where, say that happens where it's a $20,000 low appraisal. Well, in the contract, people are putting in there, people as in agents and buyers are putting in there because of these multiple offer situations, appraisal gap contingencies, which basically says, hey, if this misappraises, we'll pay the difference up to X amount. So for instance, if it's a $200,000 purchase price, and that's what you go under contract at, but you offer 10 grand over appraisal if it doesn't appraise, there you have it. The seller agrees to that, then now you have a house that even if it misappraises by 10 grand, you're willing to pay $10,000 cash over the appraisal amount just to get it closed. It shows that you have the funds to do this, it shows that you're a strong buyer, and it's not something that I necessarily like, but it is something that's here and it's something that we're dealing with. And I don't like it because it's just more money out of your pocket as the buyer. But overall, it is something that people are using. It's something that does work. And it all depends on exactly how you want to use it and how your agent can talk you through it. Hey guys, hope you had a great time watching this episode today. We talked a little bit about appraisals and appraisal gaps and what the differences were. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Got a little nugget here or there. It's my favorite term. I have no idea why it's dumb, but anyway. Hey, John? John. Dogs. Love that scene. Do it again. He's like, go, you're bought you there. Haven't you seen it before? It's about a wedding and it's amazing. What are we doing? Are you ready? You see this? This is what we like to call here in Tennessee a rock. I kind of want to stay here because I don't really want to go anywhere. Walking's not my forte. Although my watch here counts my steps. I'm literally gonna do a really dumb thing and stand in the water with my clothes on, and it's gonna be weird and strange and awkward, but I'm doing it. I mean, did it work? Is it exactly what you wanted?
You don't have to hold it. I was just holding it so you had some audio. I think it'd be really funny at the
Oh.
end.
All right, putting it in what?
I don't know, I'm just getting stuff at the end for the after the credits.
D-roll.
Some D-roll.
Like, I am fully drenched and I completely forgot my underwear.
You forgot to get more underwear. Good thing you have those fans in your seat.
Good thing it's camo day. That's not right. What is the term?
Commando.
That was it. Dude, I mean, I am